of South Africa, it being under an apartheid system, where I think it is 80% of the population that are Black Africans only own 4% of the land. That is because they were put in shanty towns and moved into areas where they had no rights. And so 30 plus years ago, they went through a the apartheid system ended, and they reformed their constitution under the great leader of Nelson Mandela. That allowed for a racial reconciliation, one that this country has yet to do. But South Africa did it, and they reformed their constitution.
So we should be more like South Africa. Have some kind of a constitutional redo to make sure the blacks are getting what they deserve. Does she understand that the problem that everyone had with the apartheid system was that the minority of people, the whites, were leading and ruling the government over the majority people, the blacks? And she wants that here? All right. Whites are still the majority population in this country. So we should just have white government ruling over black people and being allowed to take their land or whatever we want to do. Whatever blacks are doing to whites in South Africa, we should be doing to blacks in America if it goes the way this woman is professing it should. Unfucking believable, these people. They just don't get it. It's right there in front of their fucking face. And Nelson Mandela was a piece of fucking dog shit. What a dope he was, too. Just unintelligent. A real fucking loser. And his murderous wife, Winnie Mandela. Oh, God, they put these people on pedestals. Well, they put fat black women on statue pedestals in Times Square, so what the fuck do you expect? All right, let's hear more of this gibberish.
And part of that is that the people who are native to that land deserve their rightful land back.
Pause again. That is native to that land. They weren't native to that land. That land was wide open. Africa's a giant fucking continent. And some Dutch people eked out a little place on the south end of the continent of Africa. And they built a society and a culture.
It's not what
I wasn't done. It was a dramatic pause. I'll say go ahead, Sean, when it's go ahead time. My dramatic pauses as I get my thoughts together, man. So they then blacks came to South Africa. They weren't there the whole time. They weren't kicked out by the Dutch. This wasn't their land. The Dutch came in and made something of it. They farmed land that wasn't a farm. They produced livestock, agriculture, an infrastructure, all of that. And then blacks came in, and because it's the African continent, every inch of it belongs to black people. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. So now they have a say, and they have a right to take people's land that people have owned for generations. It's fucking ridiculous. All right.
Connors actually want to have happen, which are the white Africans, and so who are not originally from Africa, who colonized South Africa also. And so that is what they are saying is discrimination. Now, if the Constitution in South Africa is discriminatory, they have their checks and balances in that land, just like we do. And that is for them to... So
that's their checks and balances. Well, we'll have to check and balance. All right, check. Now let's balance it out by murdering the white people so that we get everything that they've worked for generations upon generations. Just stop it, bitch. Go.
Afrikaners don't actually like the land. They can leave that country.
They are. They're leaving to come here.
No. They can
These
leave
refugees
and go,
are coming here.
They can actually leave and go to where their native land is, which is probably Germany.
Is this black woman actually saying, go back where you came from? Is she actually telling the white South Africans that have been there for generations, if you don't like it, leave. Go back where you came from. She's saying this. This would be deemed to be the most racist thing you could say to a black African American. You don't like it? You think there's racism everywhere? You think you're being killed by the police or the government or racist white people? Well, then leave. Go back where you came from. How about that? She's saying the same fucking thing. They are so racist and don't even acknowledge it. They go on these shows and spew the most racist bullshit as it's just common sense. No, they should go back where you came from. Well, and he goes, the guy goes, yeah, well, they are leaving. They're leaving because there's genocide going on. They want to go to, and she's like, no, not go somewhere else. Go back where you came from. Holy shit. She'd make a great Klansman. Wow. All right, roll them.
Come here?
Holland.
Are you
yes.
against them coming here?
I'm against the hypocrisy of this administration.
No, that's not the question. The question is, are you against them coming here?
If there was actually a genocide happening, like there is in other places in Sudan, in the Congo, I'm not opposed for Congolese and for the Sudanese to come to Africa, just like I'm not opposed to Venezuelans.
All right, so she's saying, yeah, well, if there was an actual genocide going on, like in the Congo, and it's like, oh, because they're black. She just wants black refugees. Again, a stunning example of racism by the left and the mainstream media. Stunning. It's inexcusable. There's no way anyone can defend this as anything but being absolutely racist against white people. Bring in the black refugees that are undergoing a genocide. What genocide, by the way, is going on in the Congo? It's a civil war. Every single stinking fucking sub-Saharan nation goes through these civil wars, and one side starts winning, so they dub it a genocide, and then they give refugee status, and people could leave and go to these beautiful countries and fuck them up. That isn't the case in South Africa.
You know, it's bad when even the chat, because I'm in the live chat, is going, God damn, Anthony, try and make it to the end of the show. Cumia, for the past week and a half, has talked about nothing but black people, which every single solitary segment has been about black people. I find it's starting to get comical. It's almost like half of his chat in the censor.tv thing is like, all right, we got it. And this clip was particularly hilarious because he just lost it. He is losing it over black people. I mean, he's always had his hilarious takes and done the Cumia thing, but every single segment has been about this, which is, I think that Shiloh broad finally broke him, and he's just like, we're going for it. I find it hilarious though. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments.